Hey everybody, welcome back. So, this area is just as annoying as the original. We have to essentially open up the pathways through this black goo, or is it black water? Um, Basically brackish water. But we had to open up the pathways. So the first section I do, and then Ashley does the second section. So once you defeat all the enemies over here, you can collect treasure and stuff like that. And then just collect yourself deep breathing for having to protect Ashley while she does the cranks on both sides. So if you never played the original, it's pretty much the same thing. You basically just have to keep the enemies away from her, and if you don't have a lot of ammo, that's gonna be hard. So I would suggest making ammo, making all kinds of stuff to essentially help you along the way.
Hidden platform?
A little over the top, don't you think? Come on.
No prob.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I got this.
I'll cover you! Don't stop! Be careful! Ashley! Hang on! I've got you! Come on.
This is my fault for dying. I will fully admit on all the times that I died that it was my fault. Sometimes it's the game's fault because for whatever reason, you input a button, the button doesn't go through, you die. Another Twitch streamer, I think I've mentioned them before, Carcinogen, he does professional runs, the hard difficulties of games with challenges that he did, like knife only, pistol only, not getting hit, impossible runs, stuff like that. So it's not perfect. Like he like plays the games like religiously. Like he'll first play it through, then he'll play it through again, and then he'll play it through again, and all the while he's like writing notes and things like that until finally he gets everything. If it's a shorter game, then it's just a straight playthrough. If it's like a longer game like this or Dead Space, it's segmented, which means that he will save. Um, every once in a while, he'll save. So that way, he has all of like the perfect like things that he did already queued up and ready to go for the next like area. So even he was like with this one, he didn't like the whole instances with Ashley because I've mentioned it before, if you have her
You gonna be okay?
close to you,
Yeah.
sometimes she'll run away, especially if you threw down like a flash grenade. She'll shield her eyes and she'll run. And like that's, you know, that's fine. That's like a really cool little a like characteristic that they added to like the characters. Like they'll put their hands up if you're shining a flashlight in their face. If you throw down a flash grenade, if Leon is too close or Ashley is too close, they'll like shield their eyes and they'll run. And that's cool. But it can get annoying when we're mobbed by enemies. Like, let's say I throw a flash grenade up there. Chances are the enemies will get disoriented, but Ashley will also get disoriented. So it's just basically like it's worth it to throw it down because flash grenades are very effective when like the plagas pops out of their heads after for some of the enemies, but it's not like worth it to have when we're in tight quarters and we're so close like together.
Hang in there. Ashley. None left. Okay, get back here. Shit. Let's go.
No prob.
Hurry up.
Okay.
You hurt?
I'm good.
Come on.
No problem.
Hey, you sure you're good?
Yeah.
Looks like the right place. You okay?
I think so. Instead of worrying about her, worry about your own skin. Foolish little lamb. Temperance, child.
Ashley. Wait! Shit. Roost, come in. Things went to shit. We took refuge inside a castle, but I've just been separated from Baby Eagle.
Saying you.
Roost, you're breaking up. Do you read me?
There one? In. Chopper.
Damn it. So much for that.
Resident Evil and Final Fantasy games have something in common. First, ridiculous plot lines. Second, the fact that treasure and like other little things are so hidden into the details and like the backgrounds and things like that of games that you'll have instances like I was just doing where I was basically like walking into the fountain to try to see if like a prompt or something will pop up for treasure, like jewels, or maybe there's something in the water like an antique coin, or a button to press and there's a secret. So yeah, they have those things in common and we love them no matter how ridiculous it is.
Having a rough day, stranger? Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. There's some things money can't buy. You're what good is new. If you want a fighting chop, we're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. There you are, as you wished. What you see is what I've got. Stocking up while you can. Wise choice. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Thank you. A deal well struck. That cash in your pocket, don't worry. I offer repair services as well. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. Your weapons are in good See how that feels, mate. A fellow like yourself should notice the difference right away. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit, come back anytime.
I mentioned before that I liked all of the little story lore that they were adding for this game. Like, it feels like they took some of the things that the developers wanted to put into the game, but either A, didn't have the technology to do it or like the know-how to do it then, and B, didn't have like the time or the space to do it. And so we're adding in all of these like diaries, journals. I call this set decoration. Basically, set decoration where you see, like, obviously, these guys were people who probably lived in the monastery because when you have castles like this, there's like a monastery that's in there, a church, because it's its own, like, separate thing from like the village. Like the villages will spring up around the castles, but inside the castles would be its own insular thing. They'll have an area where they're like growing food. They'll have an area where they're like have like a fish hatchery, you know, like their own water supply. And that was because, like I mentioned before, sieges. You know, they needed to be able to survive a siege and house many people from like the village, or as many people from the village as they can if they were under siege. So those guys were obviously from a monastery somewhere within the castle, and it's quite possible from the way that they're, you know, basically dead and look like they died in agony, that they didn't agree with what Salazar and Sadler were doing. And Salazar and Sadler killed them. Like, for 4 and 7 and 8 kind of remind me of each other a little bit. You have like a parasite, either the fungus or these worms, essentially affecting people and then controlling them, which is what Evie did in 7. She was essentially made out of the metamucite, and was able to infect with the spores anybody and then control them. And so Resident Evil 4 is kind of like that because you have, you have the worms that get injected into the bloodstream, and then they end up controlling you. And, like, oh no, that's bad. That's bad, oh no! I'm sorry. Oh, that's bad. I was like, oh no, that's bad. And then, yeah. At least I dropped that hand grenade when I got hit, so I'm okay. But yeah, so you got like, both of these games deal with parasites in some form, either parasites through like, worms or parasites through fungus. And I think it also is just the whole aesthetic of it.
You can stop right there, Leon. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town. Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
Last person I thought I'd run to here.
I like Ada's voice in this game. I think that Lily Cal did a good job with Ada. I think her voice was good. And I really hate that she basically had to censor herself, had to essentially delete pictures, turn off comments, and just turn things private just so that she would stop being harassed by like people in the video game community. Like, we're better than this. That's pretty much all I have to say. Like, we're better than this.
Looks like a trick. Door. That should do it. All right. Need to find Ashley.
coming.
I actually don't remember those guys. Like, this enemy, I don't remember them from the beginning. I remember seeing them on like display and things like that. Like, there's a section in the original where you walk into a lab and you see like a guy, basically he's dead on the table and he's got one of those things attached to his back, but it looks like they're removing it. And I'm guessing that that's the fully formed parasite, or like one of like the another version of it.
Welcome.
But like,
What
I
you
don't
buying?
remember that enemy. I guess I'll have to look it up because I really don't remember
Crossing
like
your T's,
any other
dotting
instance
your
of seeing
I's.
that
That's
seeing
it.
that enemy like appear in the original. It probably did.
There you
It's
are.
just I blinked
As
out
you
just because
wish.
I was like so traumatized by it.
Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. Will that be all? Don't get yourself killed now.
All right.
She said meeting you once was enough. Oh, you were expecting me.
Oh, break's over, I suppose.
Not bad, right?
So with this section, it's fairly easy to get a little lost, but it's actually pretty streamlined. Like those levers open and close like gates and doors and things like that. And so really all you have to do is just like hit it once and then you're able to go through like a different section and just keep going.
Won't open.
I do come back though because there is
You guys are really starting to become a giant pain
ooh,
in my
that was a
ass.
miss. I do come back though because there is some treasure and things like that that I missed in this area that I'll definitely have to pick up. There was actually somebody that I was watching that had the rocket launcher. They had bought it because they had the money for it. It may have been New Game Plus, or they may have just pretty much sold everything. And as soon as like that guy popped up, they just hit him with the rocket launcher, which cut this whole like battle really short.
ready. Adios, you son of a bitch.
Puedo caminar.
All right, open for traffic.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Sorry,
I'm really
I've had my
enjoying this
Philly
game
evenings.
and I'm glad to be back to play it. I took a little bit of vacation in, like I said in the last video, and it was a nice week-long vacation. Just needed some time away because it's important that you take time for like your mental stability and your health and things like that. So yeah, I'm just happy to have been able to take that break that I did. But since we're back, I'm going
Ashley,
to try to
where are
get
you?
as many videos as I can scheduled. Um, so look out for that in the next like week or so, because we're, I think, at the halfway point. I think that's where we are. We're at the halfway point for this game. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
Let's stay back. I might hurt you again. I'm so scared. When that happened, I wasn't myself anymore. I was something else.
She must have been terrifying. I know.
You too?
It's okay to be afraid, you know. But you can't run. You gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
I don't know if I can.
You can. Just give me heads up before you stab me next time, okay?
Leon, thanks.
Luis, where are you?
Sorry, I screwed up. Come to my rescue, Prince Charming.
I'll show you charming, pal.
Come on. I'm in the ballroom past the courtyard. Don't be late to the dance.
Can't believe that guy.
He's in trouble. We can't just leave him, right?